Oh boy, rain's coming in hard. Okay, I don't want to ruin my camera. I gotta be really careful with this though. We underestimated the trail a little bit today.
I'm tired.
It was pretty fantastic this morning for sure. 4 days, 3 nights, the Loyalsock Trail. Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Frozen and thank you for joining us on another outdoor adventure. Today we are officially starting the trail that has been recommended to me by you for years, the Loyalsock Trail. On this trip, we have miles to go and shorts.
Hi.
It's supposed to rain pretty much all day today, starting at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. We're gonna do a quick 13-mile day, maybe even 10 if we feel lazy. But we got 4 days, 3 nights, I think 57 miles, right guys? Does that sound about right? Give or take. And we're gonna be ending at World's End State Park. Here we go. So we did this direction to get the hard part out of the way first, and that we also end on the best scenic area at World's End State Park. I think this is what most people do. The only problem with this direction, as you can probably tell, but it's kind of straight uphill and rocky the first couple miles, but apparently after that, it's a nice tame trail. But yeah, we're going up. All right, if you guys can see down by the road, I've already come up quite a bit of elevation so far. Really steep on this guy. It's reminding me of some White Mountains elevation, just not as extreme. Anyway, I think I see the top up here. All right, that wasn't too bad. It was straight uphill for 0.8 miles and it's really rocky. It had rained earlier today, so it's really slick too. But the sun is coming out, the birds are chirping. It's a beautiful day, about 72 degrees. And it's supposed to rain like at 2 o'clock actually. Hoping that is wrong, obviously. But whatever, it's hot enough out here that we wouldn't mind some rain either. So miles to go. He is a Colorado trail thru hiker, and most of you know Shorts already, Gary. He's an AT thru hiker. Well, we found some trail magic, but the bear got to it first.
This was like the kind of view on the AT, you'd have this little overlook and just be like a peak of something.
With fog?
Yeah, with fog. It's beautiful.
Well, we're about 3 miles in. It's almost 2 o'clock, right? About 2 o'clock-ish. It's supposed to rain any second now, and it's looking pretty dreary out. So thunderstorms in the forecast. We're gonna get the heck off this ridge, hopefully.
Yeah. 1:30.
Oh, was it 1:30?
Yeah.
Even better. We got 30 minutes.
We have 30 minutes to make it to camp.
All right, let's do it. We got 7 more.
Yeah. 7 more miles.
7 more miles. Or more.
4 more.
All right. Right on time, like clockwork. Weatherman did a good job. 2 o'clock, about 5 miles in. It's raining. Got about 5 miles left to camp. Enjoying being cooled down. I'm not putting a rain jacket on yet. This feels nice. Whew. I'm up to like a barn or something, huh? Is this camp?
This camp.
Camp for the night? All right.
We'll have some gummies.
That's a good little break right here. Yeah. This is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
We going up?
Oh yeah, this is where we're going up. We got to the bottom.
Decent elevation or a rain jacket?
900 feet.
It looks tight.
900 feet?
It looks tight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mark, it's about 900 feet.
We are here.
We go
Well, maybe
from
I'll wait
900
until
to
after we get up to put the rain jacket on then.
I'm gonna be sweating too much to wear.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, once we get there, we're good.
Let's see. We'll have a Lara bar. There's probably no camping here, but I'm just saying. These 2 poles are perfect size for a 10-foot hammock. Oh well, I got the rain jacket on, ready to head uphill. And we only got 5 miles left, no big deal. Shorts, you want to tell everybody how you're feeling right now?
Tired.
There's some hills on this one. Let's go. Come on, dude. Let's do it. Nope, can't do it. Oh well, it's a good try.
It's like a 45-degree angle.
I know, it's ridiculous. All right, guys, it's about 4 o'clock. There is a GPX track from the GPS we downloaded. I'll leave the GPX file link in the video description for you guys, like always. But it says really good campsite, 2.5 miles, maybe even less. So I think we're gonna push that. We're gonna climb out of this little drainage area and come back up. It's a little foggy here. It's gonna be a little damp in the morning, especially if it rains. So we're just gonna see our options. Really in no hurry. We got plenty of time still today. We thought we'd be getting into camp around 6 or 7, but not even 4 yet. Making really good time, even with all the uphills that we've been doing. All right, everybody, we are literally exactly 10 miles in. Just crossed a tiny stream. The next campsite that we were looking at is next to a road. So we're just gonna take our chances here instead of taking our chances there and possibly camping with a stranger, which I'm totally cool with on any other day. Except for last night, I was so excited to camp and go backpacking that I didn't really sleep like at all, and we were out the door at 5 o'clock. So it's about 5.5 hours here to kind of put 2 cards at either end. So we're camping here tonight. All right, found some perfect hammock trees. Let me get set up. So I was a little unsure on what shelter to bring. I've been enjoying the hammock and I've been enjoying the tent too. So I just threw it out to you all, and you guys picked hammock for this trip, so we'll do tent next one. This is probably the last hang this trip for this hammock. Got a new one coming, so I'm excited to show that one off. Just want to clarify, there's nothing wrong with this one. I just want to try a different fabric, see how it is, so I can talk about it and nerd out on it. Alright, well that's a little low for me, so I'll raise this up. That's perfect. Oh boy, rain's coming in hard. Okay, don't want to ruin my camera. It's actually coming in pretty hard. Set up the rest underneath the tarp. Get this into porch mode here. Let's see if you can see. All right. I'm actually glad I have a hammock. I do like camping in the rain in a hammock way better than being in a tent. It just makes things a lot easier, packing up, packing down, chilling. Like, there's guys that are gonna be locked down in their tents all night. Me, I got all this room now to make some fine-tuned adjustments and to just have a good time out in the woods. But it's gonna pick up any second now. I'm actually gonna run down to the stream over here, a little bit away from camp, and just get some water so I don't have to go get it later. We were gonna have a fire tonight. I highly doubt that's gonna happen. We'll do it tomorrow. No problem. It's supposed to rain a little bit tomorrow, but nothing like today. There was a 100% chance of rain today. It's only 65% tomorrow. And it keeps dropping every time we look at it. So we should be good. Sock juice. I'm gonna use my secret weapon. Most of you know what it is already. Rocket Pure. I feel like I'm sponsored. I wish. Sponsor me, Rocket Pure. I buy enough of this stuff. This is like foot balm. I found out about this when my feet cracked on a 3-day trip in the rain with Gary, with shorts, sorry. And it was the most miserable experience I ever had to go through. And since then, I put this stuff on my feet anytime it's raining. The problems never happened. Whole AT, I used 2 of these, so it lasts quite a while. You don't need a lot, just enough to moisturize your feet back, because it's weird if you think about it, that wetness, that dampness, actually takes all the moisture out of your feet, and that causes it to crack, and it's super painful. It actually really sucks. All right, everybody, let me give you a wrap-up of what just happened to me. I noticed, walked outside my hammock after the rain kind of stopped, and I looked up, and the tree was dead. I was hanging off a completely dead tree. There was just branches laying all around it. Didn't notice it because I was trying to get set up quickly, so I moved everything over here once the rain slowed down, and I'm over here now. It's just, you know, more than likely nothing would have happened. I would have been perfectly fine being on that tree for tonight, but there's always that possibility, and you know, it's just not worth it to me. So I picked up, moved over here. Rain has slowed down, but it keeps going like on and off, so I'm not sure if we're gonna be hanging out with the guys tonight or not, but either way, I'm gonna cook some dinner. I'm getting hungry now. All right, everybody. Just got done with the chores for the night. Hung the food bag, ate some dinner, and got 2 liters of water. There you go. I'm gonna hang with the guys. It stopped raining. Should be a good night. Some thunderstorms expected to roll in a little later on 10 o'clock. And then tomorrow, I'm not even sure what we're doing, but we'll figure it out in the morning. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. I'm never gonna sleep in a tent again.
For a little bit.
Till next trip. Now, that was a 9.5 hour night sleep.
Nice.
That was
the campsite.
That was really nice.
Back corner.
Had the perfect hang, no calf ridge whatsoever. I did a little bit more adjustment right before I got in it to fix that. And wow, it was nice and quiet, peaceful.
You can basically see how we feel the 16.
So we ended up doing like 11 yesterday. We're gonna do, I don't know, we're talking between 16 and 17 today. Having some coffee. The one thing I hate about backpacking is pooping in the woods. I mean, everybody's got to do it. Mine are just like gross, disgusting. I won't get into too much detail. But I got one of these guys, this little portable bidets, right? I used this at home just to try it out. Had some good results. I've used this twice now out here. And what it is you just put it on the end of your water bottle, right? And it works very, very well. I think I went down so far, and I'll tell you how it is at the end of the trip, but this is saving me like 80% of my toilet paper. It goes on any water bottle. I'll leave links in the video description if you want to try it yourself. Comes in a 3-pack, it's like $9. Weighs 7 grams, I think it is. And it's rubbery. It's not like a hard, non-packable, piece of plastic. It's rubbery. It's silicone. So yeah, gonna give this a try. So far, it's working great. Almost got my camera. All right, I'm getting on trail. I threw a poll out on YouTube, and you know, I've been kind of loving the tent, loving the hammock. Both are pretty fun to sleep in now that I can sleep on this particular pad called the Nemo Tensor. It's been awesome for me. It's really comfy. But some of the comments on that poll, they were saying, you know, I watch you hammock camp just so I know when trails are hammock campable. I think that's how he said it. And man, guys, honestly, at least on the East Coast, I've never run into a problem where I like needed to go to ground. And keep in mind, I spent it's probably about 120 nights on the AT, and never really had a problem. There was one time that I did wish I had a pad, but you know, I could have just went a little lower in elevation. I had plenty of time to do so. But yeah, just don't worry about it. There's always trees. You may not have the best campsite, it may not be ideal, but you know, like even in this area, if I had to camp around this area, just look in those trees right there, that one would work. You know what I mean? Like, it's not ideal for sure, but it would work. So just don't worry too much about it. Never had a problem. So I think this is the campsite we were shooting for last night. We didn't want to chance it, and I'm glad we didn't, because it started raining right as we were getting set up. This is like mile 11 and a half, I was gonna say. I've been walking for about 40 minutes this morning. You'll actually see the 10-mile marker on the tree, so you can kind of judge your distance if you're planning a trip here as well. You know, feel free and please use this video as a resource for your trip planning. Anyway, get back up to the trail. It's right up here. Look at that. That would have been a place to stay last night. We would have never made it before the rain though. Little rainstorm to cool things down. I can see blue skies, so I'm totally okay with it today. It's been a bit humid. Hopefully this just chills everything out. Almost out of it too. I was so excited. I came across this place called the Highland Lake Manor, and they had like, it was a restaurant and they had beer signs up, and I had just noticed that I had signal on my phone, so I pulled up their Facebook and it's members only. It's like, oh well, either way, I need to get some food. I'm starving. Cooking up some ramen noodle, almost ready. And trying to dry out my stinky, wet feet. I got 2 soggy pairs of socks, and it's only day 2. I figure I'd stop now because I was hearing thunder. Maybe you can hear it too. It's been very enjoyable today, even with the rain. Still thinking about that burger at the bar. Oh, thank goodness, we're finally entering the woods again. I've been on a road for a while. It was the gravel road, followed by a dirt road, and then another gravel road, and then now a dirt road again. Yeah, several miles on the road today. But there's a lot of private property around here, so I get it. But yes, we are at the trailhead. Yes. The sun's back out. All right. I switched my camera. Thank goodness. I don't like using my phone. Anyway, a few more miles, we'll be at camp hopefully. And hopefully we'll try for a fire. I don't know how good we're gonna make it tonight, but we'll sure as heck try. All right, so I'm gonna go check out a little side trail up to Angel Falls. Not sure how far it is, but I'm assuming it'd be pretty close. It's early, it's like 1:30. Got 3 miles left to camp. That was pretty good. You never know what you're gonna get whenever you see a sign for falls. It could be like this little drizzle, or it could be like really nice like Angel Falls. Definitely worth the 0.1 to come see that one for sure. Kettle Creek Vista. Oh, I can see the end of it too. We're gonna go check it out. We're about, I think, 2 miles away from our first intended campsite. I'm not sure, again, if the guys are stopping there. I know there's one at 17 for the day, like mile 27. Not sure. I'm gonna play it by ear. Let's make sure there's no snakes here. Here's the vista. Oh yeah. I'm an idiot. I think my Balm 10 just rolled down the darn hill. I just put the stuff on my feet, so I'm trying to let it soak in a little bit before I put my shoes on and try to walk down there. But I mean, that's a pretty big drop. I could probably make it, but I think it like went the whole way down. I'm trying to see it. I don't see anything. Hopefully it didn't go too far. I gotta be really careful with this though. Making sure there's no rattlesnakes down here first. Oh, I see it. It got caught on the tree. Oh, that is great. All right. It is on this rock, like just teetering over the edge. So, oh man, if it goes down any farther, I am screwed. Yes! Yes! Mission accomplished. And I'm not littering. I just dried out my feet. Darn. Let's see. I think we go over there, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not rock hopping this, that's for sure. Dude, when the Loyalsock trail wants to go up, it goes up. It's like straight up. But I just got done doing some trail running. I crossed that stream down there, and then I realized I didn't have my tripod, which I usually keep in like this pocket. You can see it back there by my water bottle. And I'm like, where the heck did I drop it? So I kept going and going about a quarter of a mile up the hill. I found it on the ground, thank goodness, because I need that to do this video. But yeah, it costs about a half a mile round trip. And now I'm going straight up the hill, which is great timing for me. Anyway, getting tired. I'm ready for some camp time. Some water for people. It's perfect. I'm good, I just filled up. So I will pass and just press on to camp. I keep everything in this nylon flume bag. Anything that I want dry will go in here, and it lines the pack. In the past, I've had problems with these. So if you're going like a longer through hike or something, you know, I would get a trash compactor bag. But for like shorter weekend trips like this, where it's not essential that your gear stays completely 100% dry, these nylon flume bags are fine.
Mortar part.
Alright, I'm gonna try to start this fire wet. There's a birch bark tree right there though, which really helps me out.
We have enough birch to keep it
Birch
alive
is,
forever.
yeah, I know, we got a lot of birch. We literally an endless supply of dead birch wood.
That's the only thing that's keeping the fire going is the
Yeah.
birch.
Yeah, it's I'm blowing on it and it's going right out. It's turning to cold now at least. Wow, it's hot. Got a whole bunch of stuff drying out everywhere. Got socks everywhere hanging up. It's been a wet couple days for sure. Shoes. But yeah, look at that fire. I mean, it's nothing to brag about, but we didn't give up.
I'm roasting some shorts. Not
Roasting
Gary.
shorts.
Roasting me.
Not
Roasting
Gary.
shorts.
Not Gary, these are my shorts.
Yep.
I
Do what you can.
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of, people get confused, they'll think it's you.
yeah.
All right, everybody. I'm getting ready for bed. It's 8:30. Can't wait to sleep. Have a good night's sleep in the hammock again. And tomorrow's like a 20-mile day, 24 if we're feeling aggressive with it. That'll give us 10 miles out, or about 5.5. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, good morning, everybody. It's about 6:30. Getting ready for a 20. Feeder all fixed up. I'm glad I got my bomb, because they wouldn't have been. Alright, let's get packed up. Man, if you've been following the channel a while, you know that I just love water features like waterfalls and streams and lakes and all that stuff. So thanks for recommending this, everybody. This is pretty fantastic this morning for sure. Got Mary's view. A little bit of fog down there. Just kind of sitting. Glad we're not camping over there. Pretty cool today so far. We're not that far in, but. Now hopefully we don't go right up the hill. Ah, cool. Short legs. Well, it's time for a new monopod. This thing keeps falling off. That's not good. So yesterday we saw the I thought it was Trail Magic. Those water stations set up. Seen a couple runners pass me just now, like 3 of them so far today. And I'm looking at these little, of course there's none around me right now, but I'm looking at these orange little tape markers. And I was like, why are they marking the trail? I mean, it's easily followed even without blazes. And the more I looked at them, I was like, well, these are tied temporarily. They got a little bite in them, so you could just pull them and remove them. I was a little upset yesterday seeing how many, tape markers were on the trees, just because, if that falls off, which eventually will happen, it's going to take like 1 billion years to decompose, right? So I think those are just temporary. I'm cool with that. Yeah, good for them running the whole thing. I think the record for this is the fastest in time, 13 hours, I believe, which is, we're doing this in 4 days, 13 hours. Wow. I mean, it's muddy, rooty, rocky in the beginning sections, and that's a good run. More power to him, man. I could never do something like that. Look at that spot. About 8 miles in, and it's almost 11 o'clock. So making good time to get 10 before lunch. That's the goal. This is an awesome section here, guys. We're almost at World's End State Park. I heard it was scenic, but man, this is crazy. All right, let's try to get up this hill. Got an awesome view and an awesome rattlesnake. He's gonna join us for lunch today.
Snake.
Sneaky snake.
Gonna sneak up on us.
He's gonna come around the back and just bite us.
Slowly but surely.
Taking his shoes off, lunch break. Awesome vista. It's been a great day. That is one thing I didn't expect to see in the woods today. It was only a 3-mile stretch without water, but it's hot. It's like it's got to be low 80s right now. Whew. The difference just a 10-minute water stop makes. if you just dunk your feet in, it's just incredible. There's an iron mineral spring right there. That's the start. And then it flows into this other one, and you can see the discoloration from the iron, and then just vanish right off into the other pool. So cool. It's just falls after falls again. This is beautiful. Look at that view. Wow.
On the map, it looks like it's really about a mile down from here.
A mile to the general store or whatever it is?
Down just to the world's end. So maybe the general store is on the other end.
So the marathon station, there's a station up here doing like Sugar Rush, water, Gatorade, that kind of stuff. It's a 50K and a 100K, which is pretty crazy to me. But here's the people helping everybody out. They got safety stations up there. Pretty neat. And obviously, we got this view. Wow.
You gotta go down.
And Shorts keeps adding miles to the day till we get our burger, but
We have like 2 miles at most.
2 miles.
Yeah, just 2 miles at
It was
most.
2
Downhill.
miles a mile ago, though.
I know. I can't even do 2 more miles.
Oh, are you hurting that bad?
I'm tired. I could take a
I'm
nap.
getting there. I could take a nap, yeah. Well, anyway. I think we're all getting a little tired. I'm really hoping this snack place has a some decent food. We did hear that it has some ice cream, so that's good. But as of now, we have over 4.5 miles left to go to camp. I'm not quite sure we're gonna make that. We probably stepped aside for about 100 runners today. I'm no joke. Probably maybe even a little more than 100 runners. So it's already like I want to say it's 4:30 right now. It makes for a pretty late night. But we'll see how we feel after the snack place, if it's even open. I'm not even sure. We underestimated the trail a little bit today. I think the weather is a bigger part than the terrain today, though. The last check-in I have is 85 degrees. I think it's hotter than that out here. What do you think, Shorts?
I'm tired. This is exhausting.
It really is.
Between the rain and the heat. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we stop now,
Yep.
that's 14 left tomorrow?
Yeah. I think it adds 4 miles to our day.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Hey, we get like 2 or 3 more in.
The problem is if we go to the snack bar,
It's straight up, right?
yeah, then we have to hike more to get to a spot. And we don't even know where exactly there is one.
The spot. Yeah, I
A
know.
spot. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, waiting on Miles. So we're not sure if we have a problem or not. Miles had just wanted to sit down and take a break for a little bit before we had crossed the road that's immediately down there. So Gary and I were waiting. We were about here for like 10 minutes and no Miles. And then we started calling his trail name. No answer. We're a half a mile away from this, what's it called? Snack shop.
Yeah, snack shop.
And we're hoping he just maybe walked the road and just didn't say anything. But we walked the whole way down to where he stopped and no Miles, calling his name. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is gonna end badly or not, but I'm hoping he didn't like pass out from like heat because it is pretty hot out here. All right, so we got down to the snack shop at World End State Park and Miles is here. We were just a little overreaction, but you know, stuff can happen out here. You never know, especially with it being 87 degrees now.
I hit the across the road, started up. I'm like, I don't really feel like it up. Got
It was such a useless pud.
got the View Ranger out. And
It
I'm
was
like,
a slow up.
there's a perfectly good down on a hardball surface.
Yeah, I would have walked the road too. That was silly.
Yep, that's why you thought of it.
All right, everybody. It's like Probably getting close to 8:30 at this point. We are just outside World End State Park. We think we're being legal. I don't know. It's not like we're going to have a fire at all. Tomorrow we have a big climb. I just don't think we would have made it to the camp that we intended with all the stuff that happened toward the end of the day. Thanks, Miles. No, I'm just kidding. No, Miles is okay. He was just hungry. All right. So, anyway, we got like, what was it, 13 out, gentlemen?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So it should be tame after that first 2 hills. So anyway.
We're hoping.
Yeah, right. We keep saying it'll get better, but it's rough. It's a rough trail.
It surprises you, yeah. It surprises you.
Yeah, especially with the heat. It was 87 degrees today. Holy cow. You couldn't drink enough water. You were just sweating it out faster than you were taking it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Woke up at 5:30. Try to beat the heat today. It's supposed to be even hotter today than it was yesterday. Oh man. So on picnic benches, if you use a alcohol stove in particular, you can burn the wood, get a little ring going on. What I do to avoid that is I just use the top pot lid and put the like the little handle thing right in between one of the cracks of the bench. Man, it's early. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm talking right now. And then you just put your stove on top of that, and that stops everything. Or just bring a little square of aluminum foil. That works too. I just find I always destroy my aluminum foil or lose it. So. Wow, there we go. That was weird. The stove needs coffee too. Today we have Alpine Start Dirty Chai Latte. Coffee blended with chai tea and soy milk. It doesn't sound good. It says instant coffee that actually tastes good though, so I don't know why that's so crazy today. Anyway, last night the runners were coming down. We're kind of close to the trail, maybe like 50 feet, 100 feet off the trail, maybe if that. And the headlamps full blast, coming down until about 1 in the morning. At about 11 o'clock, I just said screw it, and I turned on my noise generator on my phone, little waterfall generator. And I've still heard the wooing at World's End State Park right down the road. Like it's decent ways. That's the finish line. But man, there were some late runners coming in for sure. I think we heard they're doing a 50 and a 100K, or maybe it's a 30 and a 50K. I can't remember, but it's a decent bit, like 31 miles or something like that. Miles, you remember? Was it 100K that they were running? Yeah, 50 and 100K. Phew, I wish I could do that. I worry about my knees, or my ankles, I mean. But man, more power to you. I also met up with 2 subscribers briefly yesterday, and there was a woman that we were all moving over for the runners to let them, go by. They're doing the hard work, not us. We're just hiking. And I moved over for this one particular woman, and I felt like she was kind of staring. And then Miles and Gary came up and says, "Hey, did you see that girl? She asked if you were a YouTuber." So I met 3 people up here in the race that actually watched the channel. I thought that was kind of neat. So, hey guys, if you see this video, let me know in the comments. I'll be watching. Let me know how you did in the race. I'm curious. So, hats off to everybody that completed that. It's awesome. It's something I don't think I could ever do. But yeah, let me know how you did. Oh, man, it looks smells gross too. No. Check out what Gary found. Show him, Gary. Talk about it a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just Skippy, peanut butter, in a little tube, kind of.
Like
maybe like a
squeeze bottle.
Maybe like an applesauce little tube thing.
Yeah.
But it's nice. But
show them how you do it. That's what they want to see.
That's what they want to see. I mean, it's pretty straightforward here. Just push it out. Actually, it's like a rock now. There we go.
That works well.
But then this way, you don't need to buy the big jars or anything.
Yeah.
It has like 8 ounces in it. So it's good for 4 days.
Perfect.
At least for me.
Thanks, man. Any
Should use it
inspirational
all.
quotes for today?
It's only in the morning. We'll get up the hill though.
Okay. We'll get up the hill. You look right through there. That's where we came out of. Got your park office down there. But if you make a left coming off the trail, right down the road, not very far, maybe 100 feet, you can kind of see it through the trees over there. That's the snack bar that we had all that delicious food yesterday. I think it opens at noon, closes at 7. Hopefully that helps you. Is this the Loyalsock, I'm assuming? Go for a dip. No, you're good. You're good.
Get out of the way.
Miles is using the Hero 9. No problems for him. Maybe I'm just unlucky. I don't know.
Oh, that looks fun. Maybe I'll take my pack off for this.
Good morning, Miles.
Morning.
That's pretty. Good way to lose your dog. I don't know where it's from. I saw some campers way back down the waterfall down there, but it kind of drives me nuts, and I'm a dog person. I got 2 dogs of my own. I got a German Shepherd and a Beagle. And still take the Beagle out hiking, Blaze. And like, he's always on a leash, you know? I respect that some people are afraid of dogs. Especially a golden doodle, like they're bigger dogs, you know what I mean? Like, no one's really gonna be afraid of a beagle, but there are still people out there that just have a fear of dogs. Keep your dog on a leash when you're hiking. There is no argument about it. So this dog is following me. It's now like my responsibility, you know, what do I do? It's not on a leash. Do I stop and wait for their owners to catch up? I knew that was gonna happen. There was a couple coming up with their dog. I warned them there's a doodle off the leash. They thanked me up and down. And then no sooner had I turned back in the woods from that dirt road, I hear that noise. Woo! We think this is Soane's Pond without a T. I don't know. You wanna go swimming? Oh. It is really bright. Made it to the Iron Bridge. It's kind of neat. Look at that.
That's pretty neat.
How neat is that? It is hot. Look at that. Not even 2 miles away from the parking lot. Speaking of which, we're 2 miles away from the parking lot. One more up. And we're here. Wow. We have done it. A little over 59 mile through hike of the Loyalsock Trail. Congratulations, everybody. Gary, what'd you think?
That was
Shorts.
tough. It was hot
Yeah.
in the heat. Or at least tough in the heat.
Yeah, a little mix between the weather and the terrain. That wore me out. I'm beat. I'm ready to stuff my face. But everything worked well. No gear problems at all. Bidet, life-changing event. I'll leave a link in the video description. But anyway, Loyalsock Trail through hike done. I'm Frozen with Outdoor Adventures. Find time and go on your own adventure. I'll see you on the trail.